Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to be continuing up the Magic the Gathering series. Evidently, people enjoyed it, so I'm still on the demo version. I'll be purchasing the full game probably at the end of the week, but I still got some more available to the demo, so I might as well play through this while I still have it. Alright, so I already defeated Koth, now on to Garruk Wildspeaker, and yeah, still on the demo, and let's do Welding Steel deck or Strength of Stone. I'm going to try the red deck. I'll give this a shot. Alright, so yeah, Magic the Gathering, pretty awesome. A lot of comments in the last one. People tell me maybe I should, instead of this, playing MTG Online, Magic the Gathering Online. A lot more customization. You actually get a full range of cards. There's not as much customization in this particular version of Magic the Gathering on a computer. But with that said, for Magic the Gathering Online, you actually have to purchase the digital cards. And the reason I'm not going to do this is because if I'm going to spend money on Magic cards, I actually want the physical ones, because I like to, you know, go to tournaments and play with my friends and stuff. So that's why I'm just going to be sticking for this, at least for the YouTube series. Maybe at some point I can, you know, take a camcorder and record actual gameplay in tournaments and stuff. That's possible, but as of now, just going to stick through this. I'll play through the, all the campaign, and then I'll play online against other people and stuff. And although the level of customization isn't the greatest in this version, it's better than nothing. So, all right, so I'm gonna attack now. I got the 1/1. He has Mountain Walk, which actually does nothing because my opponent, in this particular game, it does nothing because my opponent has all force. But if my opponent had mountains, then this damage would go straight through and he couldn't block it. That's what Mountain Walk entails. Alright, so I figured out a few more things too. I know how to pause the timers on each phase, so I can do instants and stuff in response to various situations. We'll take a look here. I got some beastly card in my hand too. Alright, this guy's Landfall. He's a 2/2 creature. He's got Landfall. So whenever my opponent plays a land, he will gain 2 life. Or whenever a land enters the battle... Oh, under your control. Okay. So whenever he plays a land, he will gain 2 life. That actually really sucks. So hopefully I can try to get rid of that. We'll take a look at the cards in my hand in just one moment. I'm going to play my 3rd mana. Alright, so right now I can either play the 2/3 Forest Walk, and that helps me a lot because that is unblockable by him, or I've got this guy, and when he comes in and play, a creature of mine gets +2/+0. I will play the Forest Walk first. Okay, and play the 2/3 Forest Walk. So he can't block that since he has Forest. He could kill it or something like that. Also want to show you the other cards in my hand. I'm not going to attack, skip attack phase, because he would just block my 1/1 with his 2/2, and that'd be pointless. Alright, so just going to check out these two. I've got for 5 mana, 3 colors and 2 red, a 4/5. Just normal. No, he doesn't really do anything. But check out this guy. If I can get to the late game here, cost 8 mana. That's quite a lot, but it's a 6/6, and I can sacrifice it to deal 6 damage to each creature and player. So this basically clears the entire board in most cases. It's pretty beastly, in all honesty. Alright, so he's got his 2/2. He is deciding not to attack me, and that's fine by me. And then he's playing a 2/2, and when it enters the battlefield, he can search his library for a basic land card. So basically, he's just going to get an extra land in his hand, is what's happening. Okay, he's also playing an 0/3 Defender with Reach. So Defender means it cannot attack. It's what's known as a wall. So you can see plant wall there. And Reach means he can block creatures with flying. So if I had any flying creatures, typically the ground creatures can't block it, but since he has Reach, he would be able to. I don't believe there are any flying creatures in this particular deck, but it is noteworthy. All right, so this is going to be pretty awesome. What I'm going to do now is I will play... Well, first I'll just play the 1/1. But then I'm going to play this guy, and when he comes into play, I can give one of my creatures +2/+0. So what I will do is I'm choosing the guy with Forest Walk, the guy that he cannot block. Obviously, that makes this the right decision. And then I will attack with him. So he's a 4/3 now, since he got buffed up from this creature. And my opponent cannot block it since he controls Forest. So he takes 4 damage, and this will knock him back down. Boop, boop, boo. There we go. Knocks him down to 17. All right, so I'm at 20. He's at 17. So far, looking pretty decent. He's still got 5 cards in hand, though, so there's definitely a lot of potential. Still has definitely lots of things that he could be hidden under his sleeve. I'm liking my position right now, though. I got some pretty beastly creatures, so... Alright, so this is a pretty awesome card. Alright, it is a 0/4, so normally it wouldn't do any damage, but I can tap a red and give it +1/+0 until end of turn. So that's a card that you can make pretty beastly pretty quick. But I'm first going to play just my 4/5 Elemental. Just throw him into play. It's just a big beefy creature. It doesn't do anything in particular, but it's just a big strong creature. Alright, so what does he have right now? He's got 2 2/2s and an 0/3. Now what I could do, he would obviously just block. If I attack with a 2/2, he would obviously just block it with the 0/3. But if I attack with a 2/3, he could also double block it. So what I will choose to do is I will attack with both. And I hope that he blocks my 2/2 with one of his 2/2 so I can clear that off the board. But I'm going to attack with these two. I don't want to attack with the 1/1s. They're too small. It'd be easy for him to just kill both of these with the 2/2s he has. So there's really no point. I will save those for a later date, possibly for defenders. And let's see what he decides to do for blocking. All right, so he's going to block my 2/2 with one of his 2/2s. And that's perfect. That's what I want. I get rid of one of his creatures. I already have the creature advantage, so I'm happy if he sacrifices one of his and I continue to stay at the lead. And I was stupid. He couldn't block the 2/3. I don't even know why I mentioned that. All right, so let's see if he does anything here. Nope, still not going to attack. He really can't. All he has to attack right now is that 2/2. He's got a 5/3 trample. That's actually pretty beefy. Don't really like that. But all he could have attacked with was that 2/2, and I just would have blocked it with my 4/5. All right, so play the Mountain here. Get my Ravager in play. He's definitely going to be pretty awesome later on when I can pump him up. He's an 0/4. I'll be able to pump him up with all the mana that I have sitting around. All right, so now it's time for the attack phase. Obviously, I will attack with this guy. He's the 2/3. Opponent can't block it. Now, should I attack with a 4/5? He's got a 5/3. So he can kill my 4/5, but I don't want the 5/3 in play either. He has trample, and what that means with trample, so he does 5 damage. If I blocked, normally if I block the 2/2 with the 1/1, no damage goes through. But if I block the 5/3 with the if I block the 5/3 with the 1/1 trample, I'm sorry. If I block the 5/3 trample with my 1/1, 4 damage would go through because I'm only blocking 1. Basically what trample means is whatever damage isn't blocked goes through to the player. So trample creatures are pretty dangerous. But I think I'm still going to attack with this 4/5 and hope that he blocks it with the 5/3. That way I get that off the board because I don't want that trample creature in play. That's pretty much the last thing that I want. Or he can take the 4 damage, either way. So this is good. He's blocking the 4/5 with his 0/3 defender. That's going to kill it, and I still get that 2 damage through. So that's fine with me. I'm pretty content with that, to be honest with you. All right. So let's see what happens. He's getting another freaking 2 more health. Look at his health. It's still 19 because of that landfall creature. All right, so this is what's going to happen here. I am going to... All right, he's attacking with a 5/3. I'm going to block with this guy, and since I can pump him up, I'll actually be able to kill off that creature. So this is perfect. So I'm going to block this. Now I need to pause. Pause. Is it going to let me pause? There. Oh, okay, let me pause. Beautiful. So now that I can pause, I'm going to pump him up. I'm going to do that 3 times. So it's going to do 3 damage to his 5/3, and that'll kill him. I'll still take a damage, though, because he has trample. So we're going to see 1 damage go through to me. But at least this creature's dead now. I took 1 damage. I got rid of his huge creature. I'm happy with that situation. And he gets a 6/4 in play. Fantastic. Man. Maybe I should have saved that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, this is good. I like this creature a lot. And this is perfect. I can get rid of his landfall creature, too. All right, so I'm going to play this. This is a pretty awesome card. It's a 1/1. I can tap 1 red, tap it, exile 2 cards from my graveyard, so 2 cards that are in my graveyard, I remove them, and I get to do 2 damage to a creature or a player. So as soon as he's on Summoning Sickness now, since I just played him, but as soon as he's off Summoning Sickness, I'll be pinging off that big beefy dude of his. All right, so I'm going to hit him for 2. Not the big beefy dude. I'll be pinging off the 2/2 that keeps giving him life. Okay, he's got Forest Walk, so he can't block it, so he's taking it. So it's kind of been back and forth, but I'm feeling pretty confident in this game, to be honest with you. I've got some utility creature in play. I've got some big beefy creatures. He's got a 6/4, but I can block them with my 1/1s, so it's no big deal. So he got another health. That's why I need to get rid of that thing as soon as possible. And he didn't even attack. All right, so there we go. And he's playing another 6/4. That's a huge pain in the ass. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get rid of those pretty soon. All right, so here we go. What does this guy do? When I play it, creature gets +2/+0. Okay, this is good. So let me do some more damage to him. First things first, though, I need to get rid of that stupid, really not liking this guy here. So I'm going to remove these 2 cards from my graveyard. Exile them both. Ping off his 2/2. See you later. So that was a creature that was giving him health. And that was, yep, I pinged off this guy. That was a creature that's giving him health whenever he played. So whenever he played a land, and I do not want that guy in play. So what I'm going to do now is play him, beef up my 2/3 Forest Walk, and then I can just swing him straight on. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. And now it's attack. So swing with that. He has to take it. So I'm going to finally be able to start whittling him down since he doesn't have the landfall creature in play anymore. That was frustrating. Okay. Let's see what he's got going on. 2 cards in hand. What is he gonna do? He's got 6/4. He's still not attacking with those. I think he doesn't want to lose them to my 4/5. I'm assuming. And that's terrible. This is a really good card. Whenever he plays a creature with power greater than 3, he draws 2 cards. It draws a card, but still, that's huge. This allows him to fill up his hand with more cards whenever he plays another beefy creature. So that's nothing that I'm really happy about. And he's playing a 3/3. Now his hand is empty though, but he's also drawing cards. So actually, no, he's gonna have 1 card in hand now. All right. Oh, God, I need 1 more mana to get this guy in play. All right, so what to do? Let me see. I'm obviously going to attack with the 2/3. No doubt about that. I might actually attack with any of the 2 power guys. I might attack with this guy as well. My plan with this is if he blocks. All right, I'll show you. I'm not gonna explain it to you ahead of time. I'll just show you. I'm gonna attack with these guys. Just watch what I'm doing though. This may seem stupid. It may very well be stupid, but I'm hoping to get rid of one of his beefy creatures as a result of this. So the 2 is going to go through, no doubt. He's going to block this. Okay, stop. Okay, beautiful. All right, so he is blocking. Oh, I can't do this one yet, can I? I guess I have to let the damage go through. That's fine. So watch what happens here. He's taking 2. He's also taking the 4. Okay, this guy's an idiot. I don't know why he did that. All right, so 2 damage is dealt. Okay. Now, this guy is dead. He dealt 4 damage to him. This guy take 2 damage, so he's down to a 4/2. Now I'm going to stop. Can I do it yet? I have to do it in the main phase? Oh, no. What? Oh, my God. It should have let me ping. Okay. I'm frustrated. Was I tapped out? I don't know. Doesn't matter. That was really annoying, though. All right, so he's going to attack with the 2 6/4s. What I'm going to do is this. Okay, there we go. Finally, at least something's going to go my way. So I'm going to block with that. In addition, nope. Okay, I want to build a ping in addition. So please let me ping. Please let me ping in addition to these damages. It should. Okay, there we go. All right, so he took 2 damage from my 2 creatures. Then I'm going to ping him for 2. Perfect. Oh, I couldn't do it before because I didn't have enough creatures in my graveyard. I'm stupid. Either way, this works fine. So now I was able to ping him and I got rid of him. So he took 2 damage from my 2/1s and then I pinged him with those 2 damage from that guy. And that's what killed him. All right, so I'm at 13. He's at 9. This is still actually anyone's game. That's really frustrating. But look at this. Oh, yes. Force now has enough mana to play the Bloodfire Colossus. 6/6. I can sacrifice him to do 6 damage to everyone. I'll be able to do that next turn. That's going to be beautiful. All right, so let's see how quickly I can win this game here. I'll be able to win. I should be able to win next turn, I believe. Well, let me do this. Let me think. 2 will go through, which will put him at not enough. I'm going to attack with the 4/5 as well. How much damage can he do to me next turn? Actually, he can do a lot. Shoot. No, not necessarily. You can hit me with 6. I'll be able to block one of them. All right, I'm going to do this. Ready? Attack with these 2. Victory is within my grasp. If I lose here, it's actually my fault. Okay, so he's going to block 2 of them. The 2 is going to go through, though. He's only going to be losing 1 of these creatures. He loses the 3/3. He still has the 2/2. I'm actually okay with that. All right, so here we go. Here we go. I just have to hope he doesn't have a giant growth in his hand. He doesn't. He's got no cards in hand. Okay. So I'm at 13. He's going to swing me with the 6/4. I'm not even going to block. That's right. I just won the game since that's all he attacked me with. He's got no cards in hand. All right. I win. Beautiful. 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 Actually. Oh, that puts me at 7. Okay, no. I should still win. This is really scary. I don't know if I did that right. All right, so what I need to do is the following. I win. Okay, no, I win. I'm fine. Yep, I win. I'm like, what's going on? All right, so let me do... yeah, let me do it this way. Let me activate him first. Do the damage to him. So remove these 2 from my graveyard. All right, I won. Thank God, that would have been awful. I would hate to do this and like not win the game outright. All right, so there's nothing he can do, so I'm just gonna do this. Normally I would attack. Actually, no, I might as well just attack with this. Attack with the 2. This is actually very unnecessary. I don't have to attack him because I'll be doing 6 damage to him with the Bloodfire Colossus. That's going to leave me at 1. But here's my next main. Sacrifice this guy. Boom. 6 damage to all creatures and players. And forces the winner. Beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This was the second part of the Magic the Gathering series. We'll be playing through this particular Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012. I unlocked a deck and all of that jazz. So I guess in the next thing, I'll be doing this against Koth again. But yeah, I'll purchase the actual game at the end of the week. Also realize I'm not going to be doing Magic the Gathering online. I realize it's a lot better. It's much more like real Magic is because you have much more customization. There's a lot you can do. And actually the biggest draw to Magic is all the customization. You can build decks when you're playing for real, like the real trading card game. You can build decks however you want. And Magic the Gathering online definitely is a lot like that as well. But the problem is you have to purchase those digital cards. If I'm spending money on Magic, I'm buying the physical cards. So I will just be playing this for the YouTube series. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode, and I will see you for the next one. All right, later. Oh yeah, keep watching and keep owning. Thank you.